Hello, and thank you for choosing Revivenode. Today, we'll be teaching you how to do certain actions in a file manager. So the first example we'll start off is by moving files. For this, as you can see, I have this folder called Home. And in here I have all the content that I need, but it needs to be in my main container. And if you are confused, yes, there are two homes. This is the primary home, you can ignore it, but the main thing you need to make sure is if you're ever installing certain files, you need to make sure it's always in the root container, except for plugins or mods, just any other files that need to be in the main directory. So you can think of the main directory as container. So we'll go back into this folder called Home, and here I need to move all these files into the main container. I could just move one by selecting the box here, or I can just go ahead and click the box on the top left. This will select everything for me, and then I can click on move. And here it tells us our current location that we are and when we are and how we want to move it. So there are many ways to do it. We could move it forward if we wanted to. I could do example, and as you can see, it would move it from container, home, and example. So it would create an automatic folder for us. But we don't want that. We want it to go back one folder. And for that, you just got to do 1, 2, and then put a /. And what this does is, and this informs the panel that we want to put the folder 2 rows back. So we can go ahead and click move. And just like that, all the content is moved back. We can move it forward as well. So I will go ahead and click move. And then I will move it 2 folders forward. So I can put 1 and then put a / and then put 2. So as you can see, it's going to move to folder 1 and then folder 2. If I click move, it's all inside folder 1 and then it's all inside folder 2. If you're ever in a situation where you actually need to move it more than just one folder, that is simple as well to do. I'm going to select everything, click move, and then I'll do /. And here you're just moving in one folder. If I just do the same process again. But this time I only need to put 2 dots and it identifies that I want to put it in the container. So if I click move, every single thing is in the root directory, which is container. Now, if you ever need to delete files, you can just go ahead and click on the folders you need to delete. You can delete multiple at once. So I want to delete 1 and home because they're not required anymore. So I'll do that and then click yes, I want to delete these files. And if I am ever required to, if I need to download all my files, I can go ahead and select all of them or even just select a few such as the world, and I can click archive. This will create a zip file which you can just download. Or if you're updating, you do a quick backup, you can just archive it, and if it didn't go as planned, you can delete it and just unarchive that same exact file and you have your world. You can right click and do copy, and all this is going to do is just create an exact copy with the name copy of the file or folder if you may. And you can right click the files as well and delete them, or even just do one action to one certain file. So I'll just go ahead and delete both of these. You can download any file, but you cannot download multiple files at once. On the top right, you can use the upload button. This is if you have a media file or a Dropbox file and you want to download it directly without having to download from your computer into the file manager. You can just use upload directly. However, the link needs to specify the file at the end. So for example, here I have a image, so I'll just right click, copy image address, and if I just paste this in, as you can see, the file is at the end. So you can see .jpeg, this could be .zip or anything between. I'm just going to go ahead and just grab the URL, and just like that, the image was downloaded successfully. You can also click upload, and this will allow you to upload the files from your computer. Clicking new file allows you to create a new file. From the beginning, it will start off as a blank file with no actual formatting. I can put example in here, and then I can click create new file, and this will allow me to specify what type of file it is. So if I'm setting up a plugin, for example, I can do test.yml, and that's going to make it a YML file. You can change exactly what language you're using here at any time, and you can also create folders at any given moment, so I can create an example folder. But overall, these are all the things you need to know about the file manager. Hopefully this video was informative, and if you'd like to see any more type of content, please let us know in the comment section below. Other than that, hope you guys have an amazing day, and thank you for choosing Revivenode.